Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I was doing some videos comparing the original figures with the newer Origins ones and the Super 7 Filmation accurate ones, and I got down to the Sunman figures, and I didn't have any of the original figures to compare them to, but I just wanted to make a video of them anyway because I just like them. Now, I don't really like Pighead, but you kind of need to have him because he's the bad guy. But I like Sunman, I like the story. I mean, I think I saw them back in the day. I was aware of some of the ones I just thought were knockoffs, which most of them were. There are a bunch of knockoffs that other people had. The Sunman story is a little bit more complicated, and it's a nice story. And they've got their own website, and they've got some information there, and they actually have some of the pictures of the original figures and that. And I don't think all of them got produced. So some of the ones they're making, Mattel's making for the Origins line are actually ones that never actually got made back in the day. So that's great. Now, my favourite one is Space Sumo because he just looks cute. I mean, in person, like if they actually made any of these into real people, probably him and Keldor would be the only ones I think would actually be interesting to meet in person. All the rest are basically just monsters or weird-looking grizzled warrior people. But the only problem with him is his Space Sumo character. They have him wearing this mask, which is supposed to be like a wrapping material that goes around his face. But just because of the nature of the piece, it just looks like a bucket on his head. So I will not be displaying him with that on. And they probably would have been better off just creating a separate head with the mask on, wrapped tightly, because it actually, like a ninja, that actually would have looked good. Kind of like Ninja. If they tried to do a plastic hood for Ninja, it wouldn't have worked either. So, yep. And Digitino, same thing, he's kind of cute. I like the sculpting. They look like real people. They look like human people. Like they look like they have real eyes. I feel like they're looking at me sometimes. Unlike some of the other characters that just sort of feel like little monsters and creatures. And the whole point of diversity in the line, there wasn't a lot of diversity in the original line, so I like that there's more colour in my He-Man figures. I got an extra... I got Clampchamp basically just not because the figure offered anything new over the original, but just to have like diversity, have another black character. And Sunman, I'm going to get the other character with the more adult head because that head looks so much like the little kid. It's kind of weird. They made another head for him which looks more like an adult character, and he's got more. His hair is more like Space Sumo's. But yep. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I don't really have any issues with any of them, except, I mean, I felt Pighead was a bit too bright, and I just got him because he's the villain, so it's sort of like, you know, you kind of have to get the whole set sort of thing, that completionist sort of attitude. And one thing I did notice, which I thought was weird, is that all the Sunmen have the same boots and belts and underwear. I didn't realise they're basically using the same moulds for all of them. Now, they've got different moulds for Pighead. You think they would maybe swap some of them around so they don't all have the same outfit, but maybe that's their uniform. Maybe all the Sunmen wear the same uniform. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, they all have different chest pieces and harnesses and different faces, and the head sculpts are really good. So I'm happy with them. I'm glad I've started that little collection. It's probably only going to be three more. It's not a lot of them unless they start making original ones, which I guess they could always ask the lady who did the other ones. I've forgotten her name. Maybe she might do some more if the line does well. But I'm just glad to have them. I think they're cute, and it's nice to have some Master Universe that kind of look like people, and they're just like little people in the collection. But yep, I'm going to go.